Hello everybody, Acre of Love Homestead here. My name is Kimberly. Welcome back to the channel. You have to excuse my scraggly voice. I've been sick for a couple of days. But today I want to show you all a couple of things that is happening. So about a couple weeks ago, one of our rabbits had babies. And I want to show y'all her little bitty babies that she had. They should be getting close to opening their eyes. Um, Hopefully they're getting close to opening their eyes. Let me see if I can get excuse me, if I can get them out so I can show y'all what they look like. Where's your babies, Mom? There you are. Come on. Come on. Now, she only had the two babies. They don't have their eyes open quite yet, but she only had two. I got her and she was pregnant already, I'm assuming, so but I mean clearly she had two babies. But I want to tell you something, these babies are big. And it could be only because there's two of them, but they are so big. They're so cute too. And she's got them good nestled in her little nest. So that's one. And oh, this one's got his eyes open. Say hi. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'll go put you back. Everybody wants to see you. Yep, he's got his little eyes open. He's got some stuff from the bedding on his nose there. They're the cutest. Oh, he just peed on me. That's lovely. Really? You had to tinkle on me? That's not okay. Man, you're full of it, weren't you? Huh? Were you full of it? Did you have to go tee? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put you back. Hey, you, Mama. Your baby just peed on me, and that's gonna stink. But she had the two, which is really good. I mean, I think that maybe because she might be an older rabbit. I don't exactly know how she is because she was given to me along with a little chocolate male that I have, and he's actually the daddy. So yeah, they were both given to me. Um, it's funny how they came out that solid color. At first, they were like a brown color, but they look like they're gonna be maybe either a black or like a dark gray. Um, our other bunnies, they did not have babies, so I will. I don't know if I'll rebreed them again. I may wait till the spring. Whenever we get closer to springtime, I'll probably breed them again. I really don't want to have babies in the winter. I just don't want to have to put out certain lamps and stuff like that for them. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about. How she had those pretty little babies, and then I want to show you how big our other meat rabbit bunnies are. They were born back uh, last spring, and they're already big now. So they're getting ready to be able to go to the freezer camp, or I'm going to put some of them up for sale. I like to keep a couple of females out of these just so I can keep the process going. But let me flip you around. So see how big they are? They are getting really big. I know y'all are so big, but these three little black ones, this little black one, this little black one, and there's another black one. They're I think like a smaller breed, like a dwarf breed. We got to come through here. Excuse me, y'all. We got to come through here and see which ones are males, which ones are females. But that's them, and they're really big. The one mommy, she did really good with them. So I was hoping that she will be bred again because she is a really good mother. But also, I want to come over here and talk about my garlic. So I had planted some garlic right down here on the ground. I showed y'all that last time in the last video. I believe it posted. This is actually garlic that I got from the grocery store. And it's actually doing really well. Excuse me. My basil, I am going to come through here and do my basil. Sorry, I had to put y'all on pause for a minute because I went into a coughing frenzy. But anyways, this is my basil. I am going to come through here and I'm going to dry out some more of it before it's completely gone for the winter. Excuse me. But like I was saying, this right here are my garlics. And they're doing pretty good. I think I'm going to come through. I'm going to put some hay around them just to kind of keep them warm. Because I don't know what kind of temperatures we're going to get down into. I haven't really checked. But I will check that. And I'll probably just go ahead and put some hay down with them. Excuse me, more of our basil here. My basil did really good. This is actually the first time I ever grown basil. And it did really good with keeping the like insects and stuff away from the garden. And I will definitely be growing that again. Because like I say, in my I want to be able to try and start selling dried herbs. Let's go check out the bees over here. So, like I said before, I had to pull their pollen patty. I had this pollen patty in there with them, but it was accumulating little white worms. So I took it out completely. They have an entrance on this side. They don't use their normal entrance. Whatever. As long as they can get in and out. Excuse me. That's that. Those bees. The other bees over there, they're doing pretty good. Let's go over here and check out this goat. He's on top of this hay bale. Excuse me. He's the one that can jump the 4-foot fence. Jupiter, really? This really what we're doing? And as you can tell, Mom, she hasn't had any babies yet. And then Mocha, she hasn't had any of her babies yet. All the males are fixing to get separated because I'm pretty sure... Hush, Thomas. I'm pretty sure everybody's been bred. Except for Nanny, because he can't... None of my male goats can reach her. She's a Nubian Cyan cross. And she's too tall for them. Hi, Nanny. You want to say hi? Say hi. What's Nanny doing? You relaxing in the sun, Mama? Yeah? You sunbathing? Yeah, her sunbathing. I know, Bubbles. You're gonna jump on my back. Quit. Really? Bubbles! Ow, stop scratching on my head. Why are you scratching on my head for? Get down. Let's go check out the pig today. I haven't showed him in a while. There for a while I had him up for sale. He's not up for sale anymore. I've just decided to keep him. And we will butcher him in the spring. He will be one of those spring pigs. And he's already spilled his water. Say hi. Beep, beep, beep. He's not too friendly. He's just kind of curious. But he will bite you. He's getting there. He's getting pretty big. I don't know. I had somebody that was supposed to come and buy him, but they didn't. Oh, look at Thomas all fluffed up. Thomas, what are you doing? Our little herd is going to get growing. These two should be pregnant. She's not old enough. If they're twins. I don't know where the other one is. She shouldn't. No, that's the little female. The little male somewhere. He goes to the other side and eats with the pigs. Oh, here he is. That's the little male. I hope they get bigger, because if not, I'm going to have to get rid of them. Okay, he's so big. When are you going to give me those babies? When are you going to give those babies? Excuse me. She's pregnant for sure, you can tell. Her sides are really wide. And her too, she's starting to pop out more too. If I could get rid of this cough, I'd be doing great. This dude right here, he's looking for a new home. He keeps jumping the 4-foot fences. Well, he's on that tether. But even with him being on that tether, he can still jump the fence. He's a jerk. He's a mini La Mancha. Yeah, we see you, Jupiter. I know, we see you. You're a jerk. Hey, you're a jerk. Jupiter. He's like, what? I'm standing right here. And then that little male, he's a weather. He'll be going into the freezer camp with the rest of them. Huh. No, don't come on this side. You're going to end up hurting yourself. Thomas, nobody wants to hear you. You're the one that's stuck on this side. You want me to open this gate so you can go back and forth? We have a gate that's in between that separates everybody. And I like to open it so everybody can kind of go back and forth. And then at nighttime I close it, just in case, because we do have coyotes around here. But it's just in case if it goes everybody. They think there's food over there. There's no food over there. Hope y'all know that. I gotta watch Splash because he knows how to open that gate if it's not closed. And this one, he doesn't get to go over there. He can't be trusted. We did get all of our cleaning done. I burned a bunch of stuff and I swept all the big rocks that way. It's because I'm trying to, I would like to till it up and add some seed down so some seeds will grow. You fat, Mama. You too fat. We got all that cleaned up. I burned a big old pile here. I burned that big old pile that was there. Still got a little bit of stuff to clean up, but we're slowly getting there. Chickens are put up for the winter. Eventually, I'm gonna half this right here. I'm gonna half it so they can have that half for nothing but chickens. Let's go in here and check on the plants, see how they're holding up in this cold weather. So I did a smaller video about some of my plants that I have in here. Rosemary's doing good. Oregano's doing pretty good. I need to move this one. My cilantro's trying to go to bolt. I probably need to put some water in here today. Elderberry's still doing good. Parsley's still doing good. She's still steadily growing that head she's got on there. It's a good looking plant if you look that way. That tomato plant's doing good. Got a little bit taller. She was about right here, I believe. Oh, now she's got little. I have to come through and self-fertilize. My basil. This one's doing good. That's the habanero I was telling y'all about. And then the tomato plant. This habanero, he'll like try to bounce back and then he won't bounce back. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. If he dies, he dies. It's not a big deal. It probably won't produce anything anyways. These are bounced back. This one clearly got eaten by something. We'll take it out. That one bounced back. It's even got a little flower on it. Hope you can see that flower. Got a little bitty tiny flower on it. Probably not fertile at all, but then my basil over here is doing good. That tomato plant loves by this window. Doing really good. I think next year what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I'm going to put those, what do they call, like the fiberglass? Where it's the fiberglass on the outside to make it look into a real greenhouse. I can't afford one of those great big ones that people have, the industrial ones. So if I can just makeshift this one, I will move it. I'm probably going to move it closer this way, like coming towards me. What you want, Tiny? And, well, come here if you want some attention. Come here. Come here. You want attention, too. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, you're sweet. Don't be mean, Bingo. Watch them pointy horns. Hey, we can't see you petty face. You got petty face. Yeah, that's your petty face. Love scratching. And then I gotta have all the attention here. No, you don't need all the attention. Scratch. Oh, somebody just jumped on my back. Really, Tony? I'm already sore. Oh, there I went. Oh, almost knocked me to the ground again. Tiny, you are heavy. What you doing, Dixie? She's still not friendly, her or her sister. I think once they have their babies, they'll be friendlier. Hey, y'all gotta stop jumping on my back like that. Crazies. Like right there between the horns. You get a good scratching going on. Hey, what you doing, Jill? What her's doing? You BP? You baby. Okay, Thomas, right in my ear. Chickens are doing good. Put them a new stick in there and excuse me. They need to start laying some eggs. I'm gonna run a light out here because they need to start laying their eggs. They've got their good feed back again. Not we do lay pellet and we do whole corn. I don't do whole corn all the time. We do the sunflower seeds. That's what they usually get during the winter. But Annie, do not go over there and mess with that. I don't have time for you to do that now. Come on. You're gonna get milk today, Missy. Yeah, well. Okay, I know. Oh, I didn't know if y'all seen inside that building that I moved, Pig, that I took my stand out of there because I had to go do a job yesterday and I had to use it. Well, we trimmed about 14 sheep. Needless to say, I will never do that again. I'm so sore, it's unbelievable. Hey, King of the Mountain, get down. Weirdo. See her, she's not even bagging up yet. So I don't know exactly when she was bred, so hopefully she ain't just got a big fat belly. Which I don't think she does. Usually when she's that big, she's got 3 babies in there. You need to start bagging up already, Mom. Who are you trying to fight, Tiny? You feeling frisky lately? You feeling frisky lately? She's been real frisky with this cooler weather. What? You pretty dope. Her pretty dope. Yeah. Alright, let's climb up. Excuse me, man. That cough would go away, I'd be doing great. I'm gonna take y'all to the front, and that way we can look on the little tiny garden that I got going up there in some of my raised bed gardens. I still have 2 of those I need to put together. Just been lazy. They're a pain in the butt to put. So at this point, my mic has died. I don't know exactly what happened. It was doing pretty good. So here I'm going to talk about the little raised bed garden that I have in the front and what we're growing up front and how it's doing. Up front is where I want to have my main garden. And I'm supposed to have more raised bed gardens out here, but I haven't bought all of them just yet. So right here, I'm going to turn you around. And you got something was eating that one on the end there. I did put diatomaceous earth on this. It is helping out some. My kale is doing really well here. This one I had to put a whole bunch of diatomaceous earth on because a lot of worms were eating it. So I did put a lot of diatomaceous earth on it. The little cabbage that's down in the corner, it's okay. I mean, these are the plants that I got from the garden that was in the back that weren't doing very well, so I put them up front. These 2 little plants down here, they're doing really well. I just need to really plant them in the beds themselves. The 2 little cabbage, they're kind of and they could be kind of not doing that well too because I need to put them in the actual garden itself so they can have more root, where their roots can, I guess, have more room to grow. That's arugula. It's not doing very well. I only really planted that for the rabbits anyways. I had a couple of plants that did die. That's okay. It's going to happen. That right there, I'm pretty sure that's Brussels sprouts. Now, I bought these plants and they didn't have any tags to them. And we're just going to kind of see what happens. Eventually, I will be filling up these raised bed gardens with more material and more compost and stuff. That way they can be fuller and have, better, the roots can have better access. That's a cauliflower. And then those 2 are lettuces. I have a rogue little plant growing. We don't know what that is. Just randomly popped up there. But these plants are doing pretty good in this. I'm hoping to have a lot of success with these. So I guess we'll find out in the spring if they're going to do what they're supposed to or not. I don't really want to have too much grass growing in them. That's why I haven't really put straw or anything down in there. I don't want to have to be weeding out raised bed gardens. That's the whole point of having a raised bed garden, that way you don't really have to weed out anything.
I think here I'm talking about the different, also these containers, you can buy them on Amazon. I think right now they're like $100. They're really sturdy. They're just really a pain in the butt to put together. They have a lot of bolts and a lot of screws. I'm pretty sure that's why I only have the 3 put together right now. At one point, I want to have at least 12 of them. I'm also going to be putting cattle panels and arches on it. That way I can grow my cucumbers vertically, maybe some squash vertically. I do want to do loofah because I do make homemade soap and sell it. So I would like to put, right there I'm pointing out that I would like to put an archway, probably for loofah and squash and stuff like that. And I do need to have, in that area right there, I do want to put at least 3 more. Like I say, right now I have a total of 5. 2 of them are just not put together. But I do want to have like 6. I want to have 3 here and then 3. So I want to have at least 6 on that row. And then I want to have 6 coming straight down that row. So I would like to at least have 12 because I am going to keep my garden that's in the back also. Because back there it does really well with my tomatoes and things. Just in case up front doesn't do that well. I do have, right here I'm going to take you over to the compost pile and show you the compost. That right there is just a storage box that you can get cheaply, 20, maybe $10, $15. But we throw a bunch of different stuff in there. Right now it's got a box in it, probably because of the wind, who knows. Whatever the pig don't get typically goes in that box. Pretty sure right here I'm going to take you over to go check out the trees. We have like a little orchard that's right in the front. We did have a big pile of brush that was there. We were able to burn that too. And that ash and stuff, I can also put it in my gardens and in with the chickens also, and it will help with like lice and stuff for the chickens. That right there, that's a peach tree. Something has been eating on them. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it doesn't seem to be there now. But these are the first year this year with a couple of these trees, so we will see what they actually produce. They probably won't produce anything until the second season. This peach tree right here, she did produce peaches last year. We did can some of those peaches. Hopefully the next year she'll produce even more. And then down there you have another peach tree. And then you have a fig tree on the other side. We'll see how that fig tree does. We never grow fig trees before, so we will see exactly how they do out here. And that's a peach tree. We do a lot of peaches because everything else doesn't really typically want to grow. I have a pear tree over on the other side of the property, and it's just not growing. That right there is a plum tree. This will be her second year. Last year she didn't give any fruit. I'm not even quite sure if she gave off flowers, so I don't know if I need to. No, she's a self-fertiling. I think she's self-fertile. I'll have to check that again, because you can get self-fertile trees where you don't have to have a pair for it, and they just self-fertile themselves. Like this peach tree here, it's a self-fertiling tree, or self-fertilizing tree, excuse me. Hopefully we'll get some peaches. Probably not this year, but probably the next year after. We will see. See, it's a self-fertile on there. Which I would think I would rather have the self-fertiles. That way, like I said, I don't want to have, because I used to cross-pollinate with my neighbor across the street. She has a couple of peach trees. But then I saw the self-fertile ones, and we just went with that route. This right here is a little pine tree that we got. When we went to the farmer's market in Waco, they give you a little free pine tree for you to plant, which is really neat. And that's Spiky Boy. And I'm pretty sure right here, I'm telling y'all that I'm going to go take me some cough medicine. And I am going to try to get unsick. That way I'm not coughing on my videos. And I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, guys. And we will see y'all